Libra, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-October 2024. And I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Libra. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Seven of Swords. Kind of having your back halfway turned from a situation, so not completely, but not really in there either. Starting off the reading, you get the Empress crossed by the Seven of Cups. You're kind of looking into options, choices, maybe directions, you know. In your focus, the Seven of Wands, you're really not liking something here. You're like, no. I don't know what it is, but no. Not in the way it presents itself. In the recent past, the Ace of Wands, somebody did something here. I mean, this is talking about some sort of action, maybe impulsive. In your strength, the Page of Wands, man, you're trying to keep yourself positive here, and I feel like for the most part you're doing that, but you are dealing with something that's a little not great, you know, so that's where it's like, okay, well, how do I handle that? How do I navigate through that? That's what we're talking about here today, apparently. In the immediate future, the Devil, yeah, there's an unhealthy energy somewhere in the mix. Supporting this reading, the Six of Cups, it's in regards to a soul connection. I feel like it's a friendship. Could be more than that, but I kind of get the sense that it's something that has to do with a potential friendship. But the energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Nine of Cups, you're doing good here. You know, you could be doing better than you think in terms of trying to figure out the best way possible to navigate through this. In your hopes and fears, the Seven of Pentacles, kind of giving me a sense also of I'm doing the best I can to make it work, at least on my end. So, okay. And for the potential outcome, Four of Wands, that's a commitment that's showing up there. Let's clarify. Let me do the Seven of Swords. For the Seven of Swords, you get the Four of Cups, the Star, the King of Pentacles. Yeah, you're upset about something. Something is definitely looking a little unsettling. You're not feeling good about something that may have been done. It almost feels like it takes away from your goals here or something. Whatever has been done, or whatever the situation is that you have to deal with it. It's like, I got to stop and address this when I could be, you know, pursuing something very important here. I don't know. You're upset about something. Could also be someone you're working with, if it's not a friendship. Let's do the Empress. The Four of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, for the most part, you're keeping stable. You're keeping grounded. And I feel like that's the best you can do. Yeah, you have times in which you get lost up here. But, like, you're human. It's going to happen. At the end of the day, I kind of see you getting back into balance. So it's like, you know, that's the best energy you can possibly have to address a situation that looks to be a little complicated. So you're doing good. Let's do the Seven of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Sun. Yeah, you got a goal here. You got a destination. If not for the situation, at least for yourself personally, where you're looking to head in the direction of happiness. That is there to stay, basically. So not just, oh, the taste of happiness. No, it's a little more than that. It's like whatever you're focusing on, you want it to be there. It's basically creating your reality in whichever way you feel is right for you. And that's your goal. And you're trying to figure out ways in which you can get there without having to face difficulty, which I feel like this situation may present itself at this moment in time a little difficult. So, okay. So you're trying to keep focused on the end goal rather than the difficulty of this. Is it raining or not? It started to, but then I think it stopped. In your focus for the Seven of Wands, you get the Ace of Cups, the Fool, the King of Wands. You may have an energy approaching you here. I'm not naming any names, even though it showed up. I don't think you're up for that. I don't think you're... it almost feels like this energy is trying to kind of get your attention somehow. And I don't think you're there with it. You're not answering the door. I don't think. Maybe-ish, but not in the full-blown sense of, I'm here. Yeah, I'm ready for this. Let's go. If you would open that door, you would be like, yeah, what's up? I got stuff to do, you know? Okay. But this energy is like there because it's shown up in your focus, so it's there, like almost looking persistent or something. In the recent past, for the Ace of Wands, you get the Lovers, the Page of Swords, the Eight of Swords. It's halfway. Well, it's actually half-assed, but so, it's like me wanting to... What do I want? Man, I want to go big or go home kind of an energy, but I'm trying to think of an example of that. And this energy ends up going home. It's like you usually use that when you go big, you know, not when you go home. But whoever this is at the other end of this definitely started off as if they were going big, and then they definitely went home. So it's one of those, yeah, half-assed kind of energies, like you should have went through with it if you started it, kind of a thing, but they never did. They abandoned it, not even halfway. I don't know what happened here, but somebody started something and then abandoned it, or something like that. For the Page of Wands, in your strength, you get the Six of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Emperor. Yeah, you're not clear with this energy of whoever this is, whatever happened here. It's not concluded into anything, basically. It's kind of like it's the energy of this connection that you have with someone is kind of still going, but it's kind of up in the air going. So it's not finished into any kind of conclusion here. But I feel like you're trying to not concern yourself with it, knowing that it'll resolve itself at some point. Even if it's not now, I don't want to make this my main focus, you know? Like, I know it's affecting me, and I know I'm part of it, and I would have to address this at some point to find some sort of conclusion to it. But right now, it's not a priority. That's kind of what you're giving me here. So that's why you're looking like you're kind of half of you is turned away from this. For the Devil, in the immediate future, you get the Eight of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Swords. There's an energy that comes around, comes back around, and it's quite the unhealthy one. And I see you being like recognizing that, oh, this is that. Like, you know this energy, you know what it's about, and you recognize it as being unhealthy, and you're like, I'm not going to be part of that. And even though you're rejecting that energy entering your field, basically, it still stresses you out. It's kind of like, why the hell is it here? What does it want? Why doesn't it change? And the rejecting part of it, I'm all with you on that. The stressing about it, why would you do that? You know, that's your energy that you're carrying with you. Instead of saying, oh, okay, this is unhealthy, I don't want it here. That's that. Keep it at acceptance rather than stressing about it and but I want to change it, but why doesn't it change? And because it doesn't. And it is what it is. Maybe it will at some point. Who knows? Maybe it won't. You know? Interesting. I feel like that energy is part of this whole commotion here around this potential soul connection. For the Six of Cups, for the supportive energies, you get the Ace of Wands, the Hermit, the Eight of Pentacles. That's the energy from the past where somebody either tried to do something but didn't, you know, go through with the whole situation, or you're recognizing that they came from a good place, that the intention was good. The end result, not that great, because they ended up, you know, jumping off board, abandoning ship, basically, midway through, you know, not even mid. But this is you recognizing where they're coming from and giving them that credit of, yeah, I understand that, you know, they didn't mean for things to turn out that way. That doesn't excuse them necessarily. That's just you acknowledging that there's the intention part of it as well at play. Okay. Nine of Cups, for the hidden energies, you get the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Four of Wands. I feel like you're trying to get yourself in a good place, a good stable place from which you can decide how you're going to proceed here. The thing about it is, at this moment in time, you are looking like you're in a good, balanced place within yourself, from where you're telling me, at least, this situation is done, I'm done with it, I'm moving on. I don't see you acknowledging that, you know, being fully aware of that. You're telling me that, and the energies are showing up like that, but I don't see you fully embodying this energy quite yet. I don't think it's done and over with. I feel like it's, for as long as this situation is going to continue under energies that are not healthy for me, nor anybody involved, I'm not putting up with this one, you know? So I don't know if it's a complete cutting of this energy, or just a pretty strong boundary, pretty strong stay away until you get your shit together kind of a thing, you know? But it's definitely here as your energy in regards to this situation. Let's do the Seven of Pentacles. In your hopes and fears, you get the Seven of Swords, the Strength card, the Five of Wands. Yeah, no, you're not, no. If it's going to keep on presenting itself as, you know, coming in with all sorts of stress and headaches and, keeping you tensed in there and things like that, that's where you're not dealing with this. You're very clear about it in the way you behave. Now, as an energy that's shown up in the hidden energy, I don't feel like you're super 100% aligned with the energy. Interestingly enough, from a physical perspective and the actions you're taking or what you're doing, you're showing up pretty aligned with the energy. You're just not fully aware with it yet. You know? So it's pretty cool that sometimes we show up as doing things not even knowing what the fuck we're doing, but we're doing it according to the energies that are at play. And most times we don't even know that. And this is a clear example of that. Four of Wands, for the potential outcome. You get the Three of Cups, the Empress, the High Priestess. Okay, so this presents itself with the potential, at some point in time, with the potential for things to actually move along in a very healthy way. And I feel like it's because this boundary is being set in place, you know? So whatever you're doing here, even though you're not 100% aware, I feel like it's working towards potentially a positive outcome for this one, you know, from what I see there. And you got a good feeling about it heading in that direction too. So, okay. Let me see what the universe has for you as a final advice. The Hangman, the Lovers, the Tower. The universe says if sometimes things are feeling, especially to a connection here, if sometimes things are feeling like they want to go south and look the worst they could possibly look and feel the worst they could possibly feel, just let them. Let it happen in that way, even if it looks ugly. let it look ugly, and then deal with it. You know, because I feel like there's a lot of energy that's trying to be somehow purged, in all honesty. I feel like there's been a lot of pent up kind of energy within the situation that needs to come out, and it's going to come out potentially quite ugly at times. Just let it be ugly, you know, let it be what it is, because it's going to be released, all of that energy, and then things are going to get back on track from an energetic standpoint, and then you'll know how to handle it from there. Interesting. Let's do the Mystical Journey Oracle. Clearing your space. Exactly. Number 28. Come on. I know you're right here. There you go. Divination. Everything around you is humming with energy. Every object, person, animal, or plant you see is a collection of tiny particles that are all vibrating at a certain frequency. When you look at life in this way, you can start to become more aware of the energy around you and whether or not it uplifts or diminishes you. The Clearing Your Space card appears when it is time for some deep cleaning and clearing. Separate yourself from what no longer serves you and clear your physical space. Surround yourself with people who want the best for you and reciprocate it, for it is time for a new cycle. Whether you are seeking positive new relationships, a new home, clarity, or prosperity, be mindful that everything starts with the energy you surround yourself with, and this includes people. Foster loving connections and build alliances with like-minded people. Be true to your word and honor your promises, and encourage others to follow your example. Encircle yourself with loving streams of energy, as the energy you put out into the world is what others feel on a subconscious level. With this energy, you can start to create the life you want, attracting people and experiences that are good for you. The action. Choose a space in your home that needs to be cleared. Dedicate some time to going through the items in this area and see if they make you happy. Deeply clean this space and set your intention to live life from a higher energetic vibration as you discard items that no longer serve you. Pretty cool. Yeah, purging time, apparently. But that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.